Welcome to our cozy home. First off, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. I'm taking over today and doing a special edition of Baking with Brian. Today, I'm going to bake a gâteau renversé Arianas. And I have my ingredients all out here. A lot of things are already mixed up. Okay, first we have to take 3 tablespoons of butter and melt it in our 8-inch cake pan. I'm going to cut the butter in 3 different sections so it will melt in the cake pan. I'm going to take the wrapping off here. These wrappings are hard to cut through. We'll just get it in there. All right, got that done. Now we're going to go melt the butter. My oven is already set at 350 degrees. Now we can set the pan in so the butter can melt. All right, now I've got my 3 tablespoons of butter melted. The next thing I'm going to work on is putting the pineapple slices in the pan. All right, now I'm going to take my brown sugar. Got half of a cup of brown sugar right here already put in a bowl. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of syrup. This is my drained syrup from my pineapples. I'm going to add a teaspoon to that. All right. Make a half a cup of that. Mixing it all together here. And this is going to go in the pan to give it that topping flavor. Right. After we get this all spread out evenly here, then we're going to start adding the pineapple slices. I'm going to do something a little different here than the normal. Lots of people put the whole pineapple circle in the bottom of the pan. I thought I would do something a little fancier. I think I'm going to cut them up. I might put a couple circles in, but I'm going to cut some of the rest up and make some designs. All right, pineapple slices. Let's put some of these in. I do 4 and then fill in the areas. I like pineapple. Let's just see what we can do with some of these pineapple slices. A little bit of a design there. Hope I'm not doing any too overcrowding. Could have went with a little bit bigger of a pan, but hey, we're working with what we got. Now I'm going to do a little something in the center. Going to start working on the cake mix. Okay, we've got a third cup of cooking oil here, which we're using as a shortening. We're going to cream it together with the sugar until light. So we'll put the sugar in there. There is half a cup of sugar. We've got the oil going in. Now I'm going to use the mixer here. Hope I don't make things messy. Need to add an egg, 1 egg. Need to break the egg. One egg. And then we're going to add the vanilla. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Got some vanilla here. I'm going to add a teaspoon of that. Oops, dropped it in there. We got a little extra vanilla in there, but that's all right. Now we're going to beat that until it's fluffy. Okay, and now we're going to I've already sifted together here some ingredients. Sifted together a cup of all-purpose flour. I've got together here a 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we need to alternately add this with a 1/2 cup of the reserved pineapple syrup that we saved back, which I also already have out here. So back and forth, we're going to add this a little bit here, a little bit there, and we're going to keep beating this after the addition to get it mixed together. So let's put a little bit of this in here, about 1/2 of it, let's say, and maybe about 1/2 of this. Back with the mixer. Now we need to take the mixture and add it to the pan, where we already have our other things added to it. And have you guessed, we're making a pineapple upside down cake. Got this recipe from my mother. After doing the first episode of Baking with Brian, she sent out a request that I make an upside down pineapple cake. So here you go. I hope it tastes good. All right. Now, we're going to spread this over the pan, over top of the pineapples and everything else we put in here. Cake in the pan. The oven is already heated up from melting the butter. As I said before, 350 degrees. We are going to place this in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. And it should be finished then. We'll take a little break. After it's cooked, we'll be back. While I have a little time while the cake is baking, I thought I would let you know a bit about what I have on. I've gotten kidded about the snowman apron that I was wearing last time, so I went out and bought me an apron fitting for someone who likes to race. So I thought this would be nice. And also, since my last Baking with Brian was such a success with the butt cake, Gina bought me a chef hat.
Tell us, Chef Brian, where did you learn how to bake?
Well, it took many years and a lot of watching videos, and I have to give the credit to the famous chef, the Swedish chef off of the Muppets. The Swedish chef has taught me a lot. I watched all of his shows. I watched all of his movements. I tried to duplicate that the best I could. I hope he's proud. Well, it's time to take the cake out now. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. It's looking pretty good. I think we'll take it out and let it cool for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to take it out, set it over here on this cooling place, this placard, and let it cool. All right. Okay, now we're getting ready to flip the cake upside down. I'm just going to loosen up the sides with this spatula here just to make sure that we're broken. It looks like it's nice, broken from the edges. Yeah. All right. Now we'll flip it upside down on this cooling rack here. Here we go. One of my pineapples did not come out. Here we go. Get back in there. All right. Got some juices there flowing out. We'll clean that up a little bit later on. So now we're going to let it cool here just a little bit, and then we'll move it over to its final resting place on a platter. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a glutua reverse aleninus, or as country folks say, a pineapple upside down cake. This is for you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I wish you were here to taste it. And thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. And please like and subscribe. And also, I want to add also, if you would like to see me bake something, please say something in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Thank you.